What's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello beautiful souls, thank you for joining me today for this beautiful super blue full moon twin flame reading. This full moon is going to be in Pisces. It's going to be a very, very powerful one, and I expect you're really feeling it right now, beautiful souls that are watching. And I feel as if you're having to take some real deep breaths to really keep up with these different emotions and this rapid and chaotic energy that we're experiencing right now. Full moons are about completion and illumination. So things that have been hidden, things that we've buried within us, they are being activated and giving us the opportunity for us to address and actually feel these different emotions that we've been putting off feeling. And you may be unaware of some of these hidden emotions, but they are being presented to you right now through different experiences. So I do hope you're all taking extra care of yourself around these times, giving this compassion and this deep understanding towards yourself, and having this beautiful tool of awareness of how different things are making you feel, and taking responsibility of it, of your behaviour towards others also, how you're responding to different situations. So I'm going to be using the Moonology Oracle deck, of course, but I'm going to use the original deck first of all, and then I'm going to be using the Moonology Manifestations deck. I will be getting messages from your twin, from your other self also, to see what needs to be expressed during this very intense, powerful time. And then I'm going to go on to Message Through Music, Intuitive Oracle for Twin Flames, see what you need to know about your twin flame journey at this moment too. So let's see what's going to come through. What are the current energies for twin flames, and how is this super full moon in Pisces, this blue super full moon in Pisces, supporting you right now? It is a time of healing. Make sure that you're taking these deep breaths. Always bring it back to your breath, because then you're present. So let's see what's coming through. So those two flipped out. It's a time of healing. Can't make it up, guys. And it's the balsamic moon, and we have nothing will come of this situation. So if you are experiencing a lot of fear and everything is overwhelming, and you're worried about a particular situation right now, nothing's going to come of this situation. There is nothing to worry about. And we have the void of course moon. So we're in Mercury retrograde also, so there may be some delays that you're experiencing right now, and you're waiting on some news. Mercury retrograde does tend to affect communication also, and how we're communicating, and maybe taking things the wrong way, taking things more personally because we've misinterpreted a message from somebody or whatever. So that's why, as I said at the beginning of the reading, it's really important at this time to have this awareness and to breathe before you're responding and reacting. Always come from this place of truth of who you are, not attacking because you're feeling as if everybody's against you, or this situation that life is against you and you're being punished, all of those things. Take the responsibility, and whatever emotions that are being brought up within you, sit in it and breathe through it and face it. And when you actually do that, it does dissolve, it does fade, because you're not putting it off, you're not trying to escape that feeling. So whatever is going on, nothing's going to come of this situation that you're worrying about. That's something that's, because of how it seems right now in the physical, there's nothing to worry about, nothing's going to come of this situation. So focus on breathing, be in the present moment, and know that if it is a difficult time and you're feeling this discomfort, you're healing. That's what you need to know. So what else is coming through for you, beautiful soul? It's watching. Nice clear message. I'm going to pick one more card from this deck and then I'm going to go on to the manifestation. Step out of your comfort zone. So I feel as if you are out of your comfort zone right now. You're being forced to step out of your comfort zone and actually feel and allow this healing to take place. And whatever the chatter in your head, the worry that goes on, that is going to fade because you're going to be feeling it, facing that emotion, and nothing bad is going to come of this situation. Nothing is going to get any worse than what it is. But the most important thing that you need to do is to heal. You need to take this time. And when we look at this message here, nothing will come of this situation. Again, when we're looking through the eyes of fear, we're thinking, well, nothing's going to come of my situation. You know, isn't it going to improve? Or is nothing going to happen, you know, on my twin flame journey? All those negative things that we're so used to believing, because that's how we've been programmed to function for such a long time. That fear comes to mind more than looking at the situation with love. And this is all about perception. When you change your perception, you change your outer world, and you see things change miraculously in a beautiful way. So in the bottom of the deck we have communication is the key. Yeah, so be careful about your communication around this time, and don't panic about if there is delay in communication, or if there's been a message recently where it doesn't make sense or it's offended you. Deal with how it's made you feel also, and be aware of how you're communicating to others. Are you communicating with others with compassion and deep understanding, being who you truly are, or are you communicating from emotion that is within you, that's, you know, causing you to attack and for you to come across in fear? So it's all about awareness. So let's see what comes through with the Moonology manifestations. What else is going to be happening around this time, and what is it you're facing right now? If you're facing a difficult time, it's not going to get any worse. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing's going to come of this situation. Things are going to improve when you actually put love into the situation and allow this healing to happen, and for you to shift that negative, toxic energy that's creating whatever is going on in your life, that's causing you pain, or causing you to feel as if everything's a struggle. Step up and come out of your comfort zone. Be your true self. Shine your light. Rise above whatever it is that you're facing by actually dealing with the emotion and seeing this situation with love. And that one flipped to the floor. Detoxify. Yeah, you're going through this purification, detoxifying, and it's a full moon in Taurus. So it could be a lot of earthly matters that you're really facing at the moment that's creating a lot of fear. So you could be Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. That doesn't matter. I'm just mentioning it because I know some of you are really interested. And we are in Virgo season right now also. And Pisces is all about, is the water energy. So, you know, emotions, deep emotions, allowing your emotions to actually flow. What else is coming through for beautiful soul that's watching? For twin flames, what's the energy for twin flames? And remember, whatever you're facing, whatever's going on for you, your twin is also facing because you're one. And it may be in different situations and they may deal with it differently to you, but it's still the same core wound. Because you're one soul. So let's see what else comes through. detoxify. And new moon in Capricorn, earth energy again, step up and lead. Through this purification, detoxifying, getting rid of those unwanted, unloving thoughts and filling your mind with unconditional love, being who you truly are, you're going to feel so much more powerful, and you are going to be taking the lead. Taking the lead and being your true self is coming out of your comfort zone and actually allowing this healing to actually take place. And we have Virgo, so yeah, earth energy and water energy. And first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation with truth through the eyes of love. Things aren't as bad as how they seem to your ego, how they seem because of that emotion that you've been putting off feeling. Allow yourself to heal and assess the situation. Breathing, being present, not in your head, in the past or too far in the future. Be in the now. And then take action also. Shine your light out into the universe and show the world who you truly are. Not how you have been radiating your energy, your light out, where you've been so fearful about different situations. It could have been really holding you back also. My stomach's agreeing with me. First quarter moon in Scorpio, water again. Release your blocks. Yeah, the blocks are being shown to you right now. Your blocks are being shown, or where you're blocked by different circumstances, situations that you've been put in. Because if life isn't flowing how you know it should be, that is just the universe, God, the angels just showing you that there's somewhere that's been blocked, and by these different circumstances it's going to bring different emotions up, and that is what you need to face and to feel, which will unblock you. So release those blocks during this time, and you're going to have no choice. You're going to be releasing these blocks and detoxifying and really coming out of your comfort zone, stepping up, being in your power, taking the lead, not allowing this to hold you back, not allowing fear to take your power anymore. And always assess the situation through the eyes of love, not from your old self. So let's see what else comes through. I'm going to be using my deck message from your other self, of what your twin, your other self, your true self wants you to know during this time. I said it was going to be a powerful one, and it is. And I feel out of breath actually doing this reading. I can feel all of these different emotions. So I know that you're really feeling it. So what is it your twin wants you to know, your true self, during this time? Nice, clear message. You are all I'll ever need. All you need is yourself. And your twin is saying you're all that they ever need. They know this. And you know this. And this is coming through stronger and stronger. The more you're going on this journey, that all you need is yourself. You don't need anything outside of yourself. And when you're choosing yourself, making this commitment to yourself, not allowing the old, how you used to be because of these emotions that have been hidden for some time. When you're showing God, the universe, that you are all you need, your twin is also doing that, choosing themselves, making the commitment to themselves, which is choosing you. Choosing themselves is choosing you. And they realise that that is all they ever need is themselves. And that means that all they need is you, because you're one soul. And your voice does things to me, so they love your voice, listening to your voice. It's so soothing. And they may have actually said this to you previously, or you have this knowing that they just absolutely love your voice, and it just does things to them, drives them crazy. So you may have an accent, or you may have a very gentle, soothing voice. And they absolutely love listening to your voice, maybe on voice messages that you previously sent or you recently sent. They could just listen to your voice over and over again. And maybe they listen to your voice before they go to actually, they actually fall asleep. That's what helps them go to sleep, because it's so soothing. But they just love everything that you share as well with this beautiful voice that you have. It does things to them. It makes them feel so peaceful. It makes them feel so crazy and alive and excited, all those wonderful things. I'd love to swim in the river with you. So you may have done this with your twin already, but they would love to actually swim with you in a river. And you may live near a river, or your divine counterpart may live near a river, but it's something that they visualize. They just love to swim in the river with you. And maybe you've been, you've had a lovely time in the ocean also, just being by water. They'd love to do that. They have this visualization, previews of doing this with you, and maybe it's something that you think about a lot as well. There's some beautiful scenes and films and things where couples actually swim together. It's very romantic as well. So this could be very special to somebody, this message. It's not going to resonate with all of you. I really miss you. My heart hurts. So your divine counterpart, your twin flame, is really missing you right now, wanting to physically be with you, with this realisation that all they need is themselves, and choosing themselves is choosing you. Feeling that closeness, feeling that, that urge to actually reach out and actually to listen to your voice in person, to actually have this communication up and running again if you've been experiencing silence, just to speak with you, to chat with you, and be able to physically touch you as well. But they do really miss you. And you, when you're experiencing pain, you really miss yourself. That's the only time that we experience pain and discomfort. It's because you're disconnected from who you truly are. Who you truly are is a being of unconditional love. And you don't worry, you don't experience fear, because you're having this amazing relationship with divine, with God, with the universe, whatever word resonates with you. So you feel so protected. You feel this trust. You feel as if you can do anything. You just feel so powerful. That is who you truly are. And you miss that. You miss that. And the day that your twin actually came into your life, you found yourself again. You found what it was like to feel like you, to feel that unexplainable love, that freedom, that joy, that peace, all of those things. That's who you are. You're not meant to struggle. You're not meant to feel fear. You're not meant to feel this pain. And the only pain that we experience is what we're actually, how we're communicating to ourselves. And we did have communication at the bottom of the deck of the original Moonology deck. It's so important how you're communicating to yourself. Have this awareness. And when it is negative and when it is unkind communication, when you're being nasty to yourself, unkind, that isn't going to be making you feel very good. And every cell of your body is listening to that also and responds to it. So it is very important how you're communicating to yourself. And then it changes your energy. If you're speaking badly to yourself, you're not going to be in a good place to be kind and be who you truly are to others. So this communication to self is really important. And you do have a beautiful voice. So use your voice with wisdom, with loving words to yourself. So let's see what comes through this beautiful deck that Liz created. Messages through music, intuitive oracle for twin flames. What is the message that beautiful soul needs to know right now during this time of the super blue full moon in Pisces? What is the update that you need to know about your journey around this time? Nice clear message. Let's see. They operate better with you in their life. Your twin flame is going through a powerful changes and experiencing the dark night of the soul. This is to show them that their life works better with you in it. Be compassionate and loving towards them at this time. Yeah, so be compassionate, loving towards yourself, and that is being loving, compassionate towards your twin flame. And you operate better in life when you're being true to yourself, when you're in your life, when you're disconnected. That's when everything goes. It feels as if everything's going wrong, and it's a struggle, and it's so uncomfortable. And your twin is realizing that their life works better, it operates better when they're being true to themselves and when you're in it. So I've done this, you know, I've done this on the surface level, and I've done this very deep as well. And it is very hard at times to understand that when we're coming from ego. But you operate better when you're in your life, not when you're disconnected. And your twin is realising that about themselves. When they're disconnected, things don't run smoothly, and they feel alive. They feel on top of the world. They feel as if they can do anything when you're in their life, because they're being true to themselves. They're not depriving themselves of true, pure, unconditional love. And at the bottom of the deck we have, you are almost there. Don't give up on this journey or your twin flame. Your dream of being together is almost manifested. While the last details are being sorted out, keep going. You will see polar bears at this time as a symbol of perseverance and strength, and that's come out recently, this beautiful message that's at the bottom of the deck. So keep going, keep persevering, because you are so close. Don't give up. Give in, surrender. Hand this all over. Nothing bad is going to happen in this situation. Nothing's coming of this situation. If you're feeling as if nothing's happening with your twin flame, so much is happening. All the last details, everything is coming together and being slotted in. And it may not be where you can actually physically see this, but it is really happening. So much is happening behind the scenes, and you are almost there. And that's why it's so intense right now. And this is why these energies are supporting you and moving you closer. And it feels at times as if you're moving away from each other, but you're moving closer to yourself, because you're facing yourself and allowing this healing. So surrender. This isn't going to keep carrying on if you're experiencing silence. These hard times aren't going to keep carrying on, because you are being pushed to face whatever is going on, through whatever. There's so many different things that could be going on for you, but you'll know what that is. Until you face those things, you won't see the progress. You won't feel as if you are getting anywhere. You've got to deal with yourself for you to be able to see the change that you're seeking, that you know that you're meant to be experiencing. You've got to allow this healing to happen, and things are going to change. Things are going to improve, because you're going to be getting the support, the guidance, the sacred knowledge that you need to help you go through this healing, to get to the next part of your journey. Everything is put in place in divine timing, and you're only given what you can manage at that time. And sometimes we feel as if we can't manage it, but you can, because everything is always happening for your highest good, and you're being so supported by the universe because you're meant to be with your twin. This is a divine relationship. This is your mission. So there is no worry or no need for you to fear that things aren't moving forwards, that you're not getting anywhere, or this isn't ever going to happen. This is happening by whatever it is that's going on right now, and by your twin being silent, or you just don't know what's going on with them. Nothing's going to come of that situation. It isn't going to get any worse. You're going to see an improvement by you focusing on yourself, and I feel as if you're realising, this beautiful soul that's watching, that you are all you need, and this will be shown through your twin when you're practicing this in your everyday life. And life runs smoother when you're with yourself and not avoiding yourself or depriving yourself or speaking badly to yourself. So be with yourself. Don't always distract yourself to get away from you. Actually have some time with you, which we don't do as often as we should. And that's what you're learning also. And when we get to an end of a marathon, when we get to the end of climbing a mountain or a very, very steep hill, we do get very tired. We do feel like giving up. It feels too much. And those voices in our head get stronger and try to change our mind, and for us to give up and not to reach it to the top of that mountain or to the end of the marathon. So keep pushing through, and you'll get that power to push through when you're being the unconditional love that you are. Love is much greater, more powerful than fear. When you're breathing properly, you can manage anything, you can get through anything. So make this a time for you to have some quiet time to breathe, to centre yourself, to ground yourself, and know that you're safe, and know that everything is amplified right now because of this super blue full moon in Pisces, and it's because you're being loved so deeply and been given this opportunity to shift what no longer serves you, and for you then to bloom and show the world who you truly are. So thank you so much for joining me today for this super blue full moon in Pisces twin flame reading, and thank you so much to all of you for your continuous support. I am so very grateful to each one of you, and remember, stay focused, believe and trusting that deep inner knowing, that unexplainable love that is within you. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. That's if you feel connected to me and you understand me. And I'm sending you so much love, my support, my strength and light, and I love you so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?